I forgot to follow up with Only Cops to see if Bill could join us this morning, and I had a lot of stuff going on this morning, and subsequently I was not able to get with him. So we're going to do this solo for about an hour, and we're going to go ahead and let you guys ask questions both in chat and in Discord. So this is one of those reasons why you want to be on Discord. That way you can join us and ask questions live while we are doing this. And let me think what else here I was going to say. So, yeah, we'll talk about the store in a little bit, but we got a couple of people already in the waiting room. I'm hoping that, whatchamacallit, that we will do Coffee with the Cop and we'll have the boys over from Only Cops in about 2 weeks. Coffee with the Cop is supposed to be every other Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So go ahead and set your clocks and your calendars for that. And that way you can join us in 2 Saturdays from now. Now, as far as my streaming schedule for the rest of the week, I don't know what I'm really going to be able to do. I'll be quite honest. I was going to try to do a couple of box breaks of the new Magic series, Wilds of Eldraine, as well as possible the new Pokemon set that is coming in, and do those breaks. But I actually want to play a couple of strategy games this week, and there's a couple of recommendations from some of you, so we may hit that. But I'll be quite honest, I am a big Armor Core fan. I loved Armor Core from when the first time it came out, and I'm thinking about buying Armor Core and playing it. I just have not decided if I'm going to play Armor Core on the computer or my PlayStation. So I'm still kind of like up in the air on that. But when I do it, I'm going to probably just stream it. A lot of you know that I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. It's kind of just my go-to game when I want to relax after coming home from work. Some people have asked me to stream it. It's quite boring stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't do a lot of cool, epic stuff when it comes to World of Warcraft. So it's just kind of my going around. So we'll see if we get there. But Fox Commander is here, my trusty number one. And he's going to be putting people into the Discord chat that want to ask a question live. Before we do that, though, let's say hello to a couple of people that have joined us in physical chat. So we got Dove Pool. We have EDP447. We got Shadow Wolf. Hey, how's it going with Shadow? Got Shadow Wolf has his Chris the Cop membership icon next to it. Shadow, thank you for being a loyal supporter and that membership. I do appreciate it. And just so you know, Shadow, some more perks are coming to members only. I have been working on those, and those should be going live here in the next couple of weeks. So you're going to have your own exclusive videos. You're going to get stuff released sooner than everybody else. All of that cool nonsense. We got Katakuri fan. Any interest in making your own game? I've never really thought about it. So, Vespine Protest is asking, what type of strategy are you into? I don't know. I kind of like RTSs. Let's see. Yeah, Armor Core does look sick. What's up, Ethan? Ethan Nguyen is here. First time. Great. Thanks for being here. We got Llama. All right. Llama's first time is here as well. Well, cool. Thanks, guys. Firestorm. What's going on? Fire, haven't seen you in a while. Well, I haven't been on in a while. So, fair enough, right? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And Fox says, let's go for 30 likes. 30 likes would be good. We're at 9. So don't forget to like if you are in here before you leave, jump out, and whatever. All right, Fox. With no further ado, let's have our first, I guess, caller. What else do you call it?
Looks like Star is first.
All right, Star. What's going on, Star? How's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can.
All right, great. It kind of caught me off guard with this because I'm taking a walk right now, but I have a burning question I want to ask you.
A burning
What's your
question.
favorite...
What is your burning question?
What's your favorite type of donut?
It's the maple bar.
That. Oh, all right then. Did not expect that.
Well, you probably didn't expect me to answer it that fast either, right?
No, I thought you had to think about this one.
No,
It seemed like you were ready.
No. Maple bar is when I go to the donut shop, that is what I order. When I open up the little pink box at work, that is the first one I look for. The maple bar is my donut. I love the maple bar.
All right, I see. I personally like strawberry donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a big strawberry fan when it comes to donuts, to be honest with you.
All right then. Well.
And where are you coming from?
Anyway,
Star, remind me, where are you calling from?
I'm from Norway.
That's right. So Star, guys, this is just phenomenal to me. This is the coolest part. Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody right now.
All right.
This is the coolest part about this channel, or this is the coolest part about this channel for me, is actually talking to people from other areas outside the United States. It's like, I can talk to anyone I want in the United States, okay? It's the United States. It's just amazing to me to talk to people from other countries, and that's so cool. So actually, Star, that's kind of neat. That's what's the weather like over there right now?
Well, it's not raining, which is why I'm taking a walk, which is a change. For the next couple of weeks, it's supposed to be nice weather, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I know it's actually raining here at my house right now.
It's raining.
Yeah, some weird storm came in, man. It's humid as humid could be. We're running the air conditioner. It's about 80-something degrees outside. It is like crazy weather right now.
Huh. Well, it's not exactly sunny over here, but the clouds are, they're not looking too great. It might start raining later today, but at least it's not raining now.
Right? Right, cool. All right. Well, hey, Star, thanks, man. Thanks for actually calling on in, brother. That's pretty neat, man. Man, your country is one of the countries I definitely want to go and visit. It's on my bucket list. I got to definitely go before I die.
Definitely. No complaints about living in Norway.
My bad. That's Norway, man. You don't have all the BS that we have here in the United States.
I get to watch it in my couch and eat popcorn. It's kind of it's nice being a spectator to America.
I'm sure it is. I am sure it is. Oh my gosh. Hey, well, are you walking a dog or anything like that, or just you're walking?
No, I just took a walk outside. It stopped raining, and I was bored of gaming, so I'm now in a park, a local park.
You know what though? That's good balance though. Because gaming's one thing. That's cool. I'm a big gamer. Obviously, I love it. But you also got to get outside. You also got to do some other things. Get off the chair or get out of the chair and live a life a little bit.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, well, cool. Well, hey, if you have any other questions, jump back in the chat.
Yeah, definitely. Might think of some.
Okay, cool, Star. Well, thanks, man. Thanks. Take it easy, and thanks for calling from Norway, brother. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at our physical chat again. Let's see here. Llama's there. Okay, we already talked about. Hey, Sergeant George, how's it going? And we got Ben. It's echoing. Okay, thanks, Ben, for letting me know about that. The reason why it was echoing, I forgot to do something on my end, but it's because I'm making sure that we're catching the Discord, so that's what's going on there. But we'll try to fix that. I think I did fix it right now. Let's see. When Chris said donuts, he made me want donuts. Yeah, me too, right? What's up there, C-Dubs? And let's see, 420. What's a 420 stand for? Anyways, would you ever consider moving to Florida? Not in a heartbeat. Not in a heart. I don't even want to visit Florida, put it that way. So, yeah, as much as that Disney World is over there and blah, blah, blah. I got Disneyland here. I know they got Universal Orlando and blah, blah, blah. But I have no desire to go to Florida. No desire. So, there you go. Let's see. Firestorm says, for context, 80 Fahrenheit is around 26 Celsius. I have no idea what Celsius is. Yeah, I know it's that European measurement, but us Americans, we got it right. So it's Fahrenheit, it's feet, inches, miles per hour. Just kidding. We're like the only ones that out of the entire world that decided we wanted to have our own measurement system, right? Oh man, that's too funny. All right, got Newbie to Lazen. Are you going to LA Noir again? Yeah, actually, we are. We're going to do that again as soon as I can get some time. I'm gonna stop there on the things, and Fox, let's throw our next person in there.
Let's see. There's still an echo.
There's still an echo. Echo. I wonder why. Oh, you know why? Because I'm not using a headset. That's why. I guess I could use a headset. I really don't want to use a headset. It hurts my ears. You know what? We could probably lower the mic. Let's try that, Fox. Let's throw the next person in. We'll try that.
Looks like we got no hands right now.
Oh, I just see Dove, Bear, and Daft. Okay, cool. Let me know if anyone pops in. Let's see. We got Sergeant Dapper is here. Shadow, if I ever thought about coming to Texas? Yeah, Texas. I actually would move to Texas if I didn't have a lot of stuff going on here in California. But yeah, Texas is definitely on the radar. Vespine Protos. 75 is probably the best temperature for me. I think it's the best temperature for all of us, actually. C Dubs, LA Noir is gas. I haven't played it in a while, but it's one of my top 10. Yeah, it's actually up there for me as well. Firestorm, do they have the JFK Space Center, which I can confirm trip to Florida is worth, is just for that? Yeah, you know what? That is history. That is history, and I'm a big history person. So yeah, that maybe that might get me to rethink that. Sergeant George. Chris, how stoked, excited are you for upcoming release of the Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I want to go see Five Nights at Freddy's, guy. That is, and you just so here. Okay, so here's what amazes me about Five Nights at Freddy's, and good for the guy who made the game. Simple game, cool game, jump scare game, and then it took off to the point that he has made a boatload of money off of merchandising and then selling the rights for the movie. I mean, spectacular. Great story of someone just putting together, probably cost him a couple of $100 to make, and now I'm sure he's going to be making over $1 million off of this game. So good about that. And I don't know how good the movie's going to be, but the simple fact that someone was able to take something so simple and make some money off of it. And this goes to this. This is exactly the reason why you got to follow your dreams. You got to go for it. That is the exact reason. There are so many entrepreneurs out there that had an idea and they decided to go with it, and they did something with it, and they changed their life, their family's life forever. And then you have people, and I have been one of those people on the sidelines, that we have these ideas and we don't do anything with it. That's why I decided to buy the gaming store. That was so out of my element. It was something that I've always talked about, by owning either a gaming store or a comic book store, and I did it. Is it going to be successful? I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be successful. I'm hoping that I'll be able to make it bigger and grow it, but I got to at least try. And if you don't, you're always going to wonder, could I? So there you go. Let's see here. Poofy's in the house. Poofy. I was just talking to the guys at Only Cops on Tactical Tuesday. We did not have the pleasure of picking on Poofy. Yeah, you gotta love Scott. Was it Catorn? Hey, Poofy. Friend Poofy. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks, Jinja. What's going on, Jinja? We got Poofy and Jinja in the house. You guys are... You guys are a combo, man. Some of you are just a combo. The crap that you guys bring to the table. So, real quick, Fox, before I go on to my whole gameology story, anybody with their hands up?
Let's see here.
Oh, anybody but
Oh,
Yuki.
someone just.
Anybody but Yuki.
Oh, looks like it's Yuki.
Oh, damn it. All right, let him in.
Hey, flashback to last time.
Right?
Hey, I just
Yuki,
finished up my,
Yuki, if
drawing
you
right
if
now.
you ask a dumb question, you're banned from the server for 30 days.
Can I clarify something? I didn't even know there was a coffee with a cup going on.
Well, that's why you're supposed to set your bell icon for instant notification.
You see, even my mom calls me up. The call doesn't go in at all. So that should put things into perspective on how the chances of me knowing you have a live stream going on. I got a question for you. All right. How do you if I remember the question, all right? So, right. When you were a SWAT officer, what was the dumbest thing you've seen? No disrespect. What was the dumbest thing you've seen your squad mate has done?
Good question, actually. So, wow, the list. So you know
During field, sorry, on the field, not in training.
And on the field, oh my gosh, on the field, training. Yeah, training's there's always something dumb in training. On the field, let me think about that. What would be the dumbest thing that I've seen someone do in training? Well, so yes, well, this is probably not one of the. It's probably not the on the list, but the one thing that comes to mind is when someone forgets to check a door and then the door gets broken into when it was unlocked. It's like one of those things. It's just like, no, check the door. If we don't need a breacher, but sometimes what ends up happening is everyone's, and we're not supposed to be, but it is. I mean, there are some times when we're going after some super bad people, super scary people that we know are armed and so forth, and you got you got your the adrenaline running and that type of stuff, and you get to the door and it's like breacher up, because it's just like sometimes you automatically call up for a breacher and then you find out that the door's open, or the door was unlocked type of thing. So that would be one of those things where you're breaking down the door when you don't need to break down the door. Yeah, but as far as like once you're on operations, everything's usually pretty tight. I don't there's not anything that really is like dumb or that just sticks out. The team has always been pretty tight. Not a whole lot of there's obviously mistakes that are made, but those are always learning mistakes. Could we have done something better? And that's why we do the debriefings. What did we do right? What did we do wrong? And what could we learn? And that's truly what you got to be able to ask yourself, because if you're not asking yourself those three questions, you're never going to be better, and you're always just going to stay stagnant. So that's when, and a lot of people don't want to hear about what we did wrong, because everyone's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, yeah, stuff does go wrong, and we do make mistakes. I mean, everybody makes mistakes in what they do for a living and stuff like that, and police are not above that. I mean, we're trained professionals, but trained professionals make mistakes. So that if I think of something as we're doing this chat, I'll bring that back up again. Yeah, so that would be one of the ones that are up there, forgetting to check the door before we break it open.
For us, for me and my friends at SWAT 4, it's actually the opposite. We forget to check the door and it's actually locked, not unlocked.
Oh yeah, then you're like, now you guys are like, get the breacher or get the padlock, or they get the lock picking kit out. Yeah.
Yeah, like you think the door is unlocked, but really, when you're about to open the door, you just hear it's not unlocked.
Or do what I do. I end up locking it instead of locking or unlocking it. So I can't tell you how many times I've done that in the game. So,
Cool. It happens so much that we're just like, oh, you know what? Just get a shotgun on and just skip the fumbling about.
Yeah, that's why I always carry the breaching shotgun. Let's screw it. Let's just get through it.
Yeah. Nice talking to you, Chris. I'm about to head to sleep now. I just finished my drawings and all, so yeah. Nice
All right,
talking to you
Yuki.
again.
Well, you get some rest, Yuki.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. All right, so let's take a look at our physical chat again. So
Oh yeah,
let's
before I
see.
forget,
Oh.
I am awesome. Chris is not.
Shut up, Yuki. You're banned from the server for 30 days. All right, let's see here. Let's see. And Harry's joining us. Cool. Thanks, Harry, for joining us today. We got Antonio with us. Brady Kilman is with us. Warrior Empire is here. Have I thought about playing Space Engineers? I don't. Not yet, Shadow. Not yet. So that is always a possibility. Okay, Warrior Empire is here. Hi, Chris, made you live. I came through thanks to Fun. Oh, tell Fun we said thanks. Tell Fun we said thanks. Alfredo, how you? I'm work right now, so good. Thanks, Alfredo. I do appreciate you stopping on in. One of our other trusty moderators. Did you ever consider becoming a detective? I was a detective for several years, fan. Let's see. GZ is here, and no worries, Warrior Empire. That's what we're all here for, to help everyone grow and blah blah blah. So, Shadow says it's fun. All right, let's let in Poofy Fox.
Oh, yep.
What's going on, Poofy? Poofy, we can't hear you. Poofy, we can't hear you. Is it me, Fox, or is it Poofy?
What's going on?
Poofy looks like he's broadcasting, but we can't hear him.
Hold on.
Let me make sure I didn't mute him. He's muted. Stand by. It's on
We
my
muted
end.
him from last time, probably.
Yeah. Poofy, are you there?
Hello?
Okay, that was funny because I must have muted you from last time.
Oh my god. Oh, it's been a while, Chris. How have you been?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I was super busy trying to find some balance. But yeah, I can't complain. Everything's going real well right now, but just trying to find some balance.
Right. Yeah, congratulations on becoming a store owner now, huh? Now you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it was a venture that I've always wanted to do, and
Right.
I decided to take the chance, and so far it's working out. Yesterday was a big day for us because the new Magic release came out, and so I'm hoping this weekend's sales will help to pay for some of the stuff that we had to pay for regarding this big release for Magic, and then next week is Pokemon. So hopefully, actually, the next 3 weeks, if we do well, I'll have a little bit of a buffer so I can take a deep breath.
Nice. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. How's everything going with you? You weren't with us on Tactical Tuesday. We couldn't pick on you.
Yeah, I've been busy as well, man. It's summer, so taking things off a little bit before I head back to school.
I don't blame you.
But
I don't blame you.
how has I guess your position as chief, right? How is it up there, above us peasants?
That's a good question. Here's the first thing I say usually when people ask me the question. Be careful what you ask for. That's the first thing. Be careful what you ask for. It is neat. It is neat being a chief of police. There is what's the best way I could say? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Poofy. I think I just found out the reason why I have a. I think I'm trying to figure out my echo. I think I just figured it out. Let me check on something.
No worries. Yes.
No,
Okay, I think I might figure it out for next stream.
it's just
Oh, yeah.
us.
What? What was that, Fox?
Oh, whatever you did, it reversed it, so I only could be heard on stream.
Yeah, okay, I'll have to fix that for next time. But I'm not going to touch anything because we're working fine right now. So going back to your question, Poofy. So it's neat, but what it's a lot of politics, and a lot of red tape, and I just don't know if it's just because of where I work as far as the actual agency, or if it's like that everywhere else. I'm going to imagine it's probably like that everywhere else, but I would say that city and county chiefs have a little bit more latitude on making things happen where I have to go through the shared governance process because I'm at a college. I don't like the bureaucracy, so that part's real frustrating. But as far as the politics, I could deal with the politics. It's the bureaucracy that is difficult to deal with. But still trying to make things happen and trying to leave my mark. And it's always neat, though, because when you see the department growing and getting better, that's what makes you feel better. But once again, to just sum it all up, it's be careful what you ask for, because sometimes you think you know what you want, and then you find out, I could have probably been done without this experience. So that's how I see it, or that's how I feel basically.
Oh, okay. No worries. Just curious, are you a big Star Wars fan? I think you are, no?
Oh, huge. In fact, so this room that I'm in right now, Poofy, this is my
Right.
other room. I have a room dedicated to Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, and Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, and Star Trek. So yeah, Star Wars and Star Trek are in the same room. I know I'm breaking rules or something like that, but so that room is all of those my three favorite sci-fi, and then and that's as far as my collectibles. So as far as collectibles, if you were to walk in that room, you'll see Star Wars, Star Trek, and Battlestar Galactica. But this room is like everything else. So it's comics, anime, Pokemon, Magic, all the other movies, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's how I had kind of like my rooms separated. But and then just because so many people are more in tune to Star Wars, is who's picturing pictures of cats? How am I hate cats. I'm like, why am I looking at a cat? I hate cats. So when people like are over, they could see the common things that they're familiar with, as opposed to me trying to explain all these other things that they probably never seen in their life, But yeah, so yes, I'm going to assume you're a big Star Wars too, right?
I'm into it. Yeah, I mean, the sequels kind of threw me off a
Oh,
little bit, but I'm
100%.
starting. Yeah, I'm starting to get back into it. Have you watched Ahsoka?
No, I thought about it, and I'm gonna wait till the final episode and watch it and binge it.
Got it. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, what's so funny is that I'm old enough that everything was we had to wait every week for the new episode. So
Right.
you would think that I'd be like that type of person, but ever since binge watching became a thing, I'm like a big binge watcher. Like, fuck it, I just want to watch it all at one time. I hate being on the edge. I hate being on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, no, I get you. All right, well, I do have to head out.
All right, Poofy.
Good to talk. Right?
Thanks,
It's
and maybe
been a
we'll see you
while.
next Tuesday on Tactical Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll try and make it.
All right,
My
cool.
schedule.
All right, take it
See
easy.
you, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy. I know, hey, producer Juan. Yeah, they're echoing because I'm gonna see. You know what? Hold on here. Hey, Fox. They can't hear me if I'm muted on Discord, huh? Yeah, you're gonna get the delay. Never mind. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Before we jump into our next guest, we are going to go back up and say hello to a couple more people here. Let's see here. Let's see, I got Warrior, Brady's in the house. Ricky Curtis is in the house. Let's see here. Med Islam is here. Thanks guys on the congratulations. Producer Juan, I know. Producer Juan, I had to reset a bunch of stuff because I did the live stream with Nikop and he wanted to also stream it, so we had to tweak some stuff. It's not like when we all play together where we don't get that. And I think if I went to headphones only, we would be okay. So that's probably my bad. I just don't want to wear headphones right now. My headphones are not the best headphones. They had said that they were one of the best, the most comfortable, and they lied. They lied. So, Fun is here. Hey, Fun, how's it going? Everything's going well, Fun. Everything's going well. See, you're posting a lot more lately, so that's kind of cool. That is really cool. So keep those postings going. Let's see here. We got Breach Hidden. Boom Donuts. What's going on, Boom? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh shit, Firestorm. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Definitely have to take a look at that. You know, I'm gonna break my chat up so I'm not looking to the right here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna put my chat right here in front of me, bigger so I can actually see it. There we go. All right, cool. There we are. There we are. Nice and big. Okay. It's probably Poofy's fault, right? Yeah. After a while, those headphones hurt. Cool. Good to hear it. They're fun. Hey, Harry. Well, hey, thanks for joining. No, I got to buy that game too, Producer Juan. I'm going to buy Baldur's Gate and Armor Core. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to buy it today because after I get done with the stream, I got to shower and then I'm going to head on into the shop. And then tomorrow, I'm actually going on a deep sea fishing trip with both my dad and my godfather, and we're going on an overnighter. So I'll be gone tomorrow and Monday. So I'm thinking no real reason to give anybody my money a couple of days ahead of time. So and then Tuesday I have a board meeting. So actually I won't be able to do Tactical Tuesday. So I'm probably not going to be buying any games until Wednesday when I can actually play them. So I'm going to be waiting like till Wednesday. Let's see here. William Tamtum, hey, can you play Police Simulator again? It's I don't know there, William. You could give Police Simulator a bunch of updates. It's still going to be boring as hell. That game is boring. Sorry, I'm not a simulator person. I've never been a simulator person. And I think a lot of us, I know Only Cops tried it. I tried it. A couple of the other guys that we stream with tried it, and we all just hated it. It's so hard just to get into it, man. It just really, really is. Boom Donuts. Next episode is in 2 weeks from today. And we are going to have Only Cops join us. So hopefully Josh and Bill will be here. Producer Juan usually joins as well. So this was my bad for not having them here today. But in 2 weeks, it's going to be an Only Cops show. We're going to be having Only Cops take over Coffee with the Cops. My big thing is I love to promote other streamers, and I love those guys, all three of them. So we're going to definitely get them here for the next Coffee with the Cops. And Producer Juan's here right now. So Producer Juan is their producer. So we're going to make sure that he can get it all set up with Fox Commander, who's my producer. And then we'll get that all situated. So next Saturday, 10:30, we'll all be here. And man, with Josh and Bill, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. All right, let's see here. I'm going to finish this up, get down to Fun Goddess's statement. Then we'll get over to our next caller. Board meeting, right? Dream Wizard, do you play the Insomniac Spider-Man game and the Miles Morales spinoff? No, I did not and probably will not. Yeah, Fun's a big fan of us, and she does. She's always spreading the good word. So lots of love to Fun Goddess. So I appreciate all of the support she gives us. So it's nice to see you here too, Warrior Empire. Sins Forge Director was a better police simulator than that game. Yeah, see, we might have to look at that one. Let's see. Neo, what's going on? Neo is GTA LSPDFR. It is fun, but it can get boring. So I took a break from it a while. I'm going to be jumping back into it again, but it is fun. Let's see here. Harry, I guess I'm running storyline might be better than if someone doing the same thing. Warzone, where is it at? Well, the guys play Warzone. I have not been able to jump on Tactical Tuesday with them, so hopefully we'll be jumping back into that again. And Boom Donuts, I'm planning on playing Armor Core and Baldur's Gate. So those are the two games. All right, Fox, let's let Officer Garrett in, and let's see what he has to ask.
Well, I don't know the answer to this question, but Star asked, does Chris like survival games?
I do. Actually, I do.
All right. Now we got Officer Garrett to the stage.
And Chris, ask if y'all one day y'all want to do a Minecraft server with me.
Garrett, I'm not a big Minecraft person, man. I can barely stomach some of the games that I have played, so it's real difficult for me to like play Minecraft. I don't have any idea really about anything to do with Minecraft, so yeah, it's probably and given how busy I am, I can't even get the content out that I want to get out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a pass on Minecraft, man. It's tough. It's tough. That's a tough swallow. Just like Police Simulator, I did it, and I really don't want to touch that game again. Nothing. I mean, there are plenty of people out there that like those sim games. I'm just not one of them. I'm not going to talk bad about it. It's just not the type of game for me. So Minecraft is up there as well. I tried playing it a little bit. I just couldn't get into it. So yeah. I'm going to have to stay to the games. And here's the thing. So here's the thing about streaming and streamers. A lot of... Well, I can't say it's a lot. I believe that some streamers fail because they try to please their audience too much. And what I mean by that is they try to like do everything that their audience wants them to do, and then they're not as genuine as a streamer. So I'm willing to try games, but if I try it and I don't like it, the likelihood of me going back are slim to none, because any reactions I have will be fake, and I don't want to be fake. I want you guys to see the real Chris. After all, the channel is built on showing everybody that cops are regular people too. So that is the the gist of this. So I don't want to be playing something and acting like it's fun, or look at have like fake emotions and that type of stuff. So there are games that I will never look back again, and then there's games that I would love to play again, like Alienware being one of them. And then and Fox knows this as well. We've tried the Jedi Survivor. I played it. I like it for me, but nobody's watching it on this channel. So many people here don't want to watch me play Jedi Survivor. So you're not. I'm not going to spend any time recording it for you guys. I'm just going to go and play it for me and have that that experience for myself. Now, I will stream Armor Core 6 and Baldur's Gate. However, if I'm getting less than 100 views, I'm not going to record it. It's just that simple. And I'll play it for me. And usually when I'm playing those games for me, I'm playing downstairs in my kitchen, at the kitchen table, on my laptop. So it's definitely more difficult for me to record. And that's why some people reach out to me, hey, I saw that you're playing World of Warcraft. Can you stream it? Well, no, because I'm playing on my laptop on Wi-Fi in my kitchen, on my kitchen table. So that's why. Let's see here. Let's go on. Let's see, we'll end it with that one. Hey, well, thanks, Fun.
Oh. I think Garrett said he accidentally left the stage.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll bring him back in a bit. We'll ask some questions here, and then we'll go back to Garrett then. Let's see here. So Fun has a new boyfriend. That's good to hear, Fun. Make sure he treats you right and treats you like the princess that all women deserve to be treated like. So hopefully he's doing that for you. And see, Warrior follows channels that play Armor Core. What's up, Cypher Twist? And fun. I don't know yet. We'll have to get some more gameplay on it and see if it's going to be fun. Like I tell people, tactical games are all the same. It's the story that drives the fun at this point in time, because as realistic as they can get, you want fun. You want the game to be fun. Like, here's a prime example. I'm gonna maybe the guys at Ready or Not should take this in stride. Ready or Not can be a great game. Could be like the tactical shooter that everyone wants it to be. But when I first saw the trailers for Ready or Not, I got the impression that there was going to be a story, the story that was going to be driven, or the story that was going to drive the game, was this dystopia America where things were upside down and the government was corrupt and all this type of stuff. I just really got this impression that's what it was going to be like. Right now, it's just doing missions, and there's no tie-in. There's no tie-in to these missions. If you look at SWAT 4, SWAT 4 is a story. Yes, you can do all these side things and stuff like that, but there's a story. We're going after a certain bad guy. And then the Sketchstop series, Sketchstop, whatever it is, we're going after the main bad guy to the end, till we finally get to the final map where we're taking him out. That's what Ready or Not is missing. I want a story. Yes, I want the ability to be able to co-op and play with you guys and play with only cops and stuff like that. Yes, I want that all day long. But I want a story. If you give me a story, I'm going to want to play that. And then make my story harder where, I don't know, this whatever scores you got to get to move further. That would be neat. That would be neat. So if I was so whatever that may look like, that's how I would do a tactical game. I would give me the tactic part of it so I can play it, but then give me a story that I want to follow. There was something else I was going to say about that as well. I can't. Maybe it'll come to me in a bit, but that's what Ready or Not is definitely missing. So, and this new one that's come, well, we don't know if it's new. People are just saying that all it was a sample to showing what what is it called? I forget what graphic engine, to show us what it could do. The Unreal Engine could do. So who knows? All right, let me see a couple more things here. What do you think about Condemned Criminal Origins? I'll have to take a look at that one, Vespine. Cypher Twist is my new boyfriend, Chris. Cool. Tell him to send some subs this way. We're trying to get to 100K by the end of the year. Walking Dead, we're going to definitely be getting back into. Let's see, I dropped 2 commentary video Battlefield and for background. Cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Is the stand your ground and the castle doctrine the same thing? Yes, it is. Well, no, not really, because the castle doctrine is your home. Stand your ground is you can be in the street and stand your ground. Cool. That's good to hear. Fun. That's really good to hear. When I play Police Simulator, I'm going to try to do my best to break the game and glitch the hell out of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you, Ginger, man. The Ready or Not needs some big updates, man. Let's see here. Oh, 30 likes. Remember, before you jump out, like this stream. Let's go for 50. That 50 would be a cool like for a Coffee with the Cop stream. That's definitely for sure. All right, let's bring, I guess, well, you know what? Daft has his hand up, so let's go with Daft since Officer Garrett already asked the question, then we'll jump to Officer Garrett after. So let's go with Daft, Fox.
Yep.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, Daft?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. You got any questions for us today?
Yes, I do have a question.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what is your favorite crime game? I was wondering.
My favorite
Uh,
crime. I'm sorry. My favorite crime game.
yeah, like where you do not play as a vigilante or a cop, but as play as a criminal.
Ooh, as you play as a criminal. I'm gonna go with GTA 5,
I
man.
mean, yeah, GTA 5. I know this is very common, but I was wondering maybe if you played another like mafia games come to my mind.
No,
Have you played them?
many people have asked me to play the Mafia games. They are definitely on my list. I will be trying out the Mafia games, so they may give me a different perspective. So as a bad person, I played Payday 2. I have played obviously GTA 5, and I'm trying to think of any other games where I played the bad guy. I don't think any come to mind. But as of right now, if I had to
Okay.
choose between Payday 2 and GTA 5, I'll go with GTA 5. But I will be taking a look at Mafia, so stay tuned for that.
All right, maybe Red
And
Dead
and
Redemption.
and Daph, where are you calling from?
Actually, I'm from India.
Oh, cool, man, cool. Once again, man, I
It's
can't.
close to mid. It's close to midnight. I'm walking around in the moonlight on my terrace.
Is
So
it
I got this, notification from Discord. I thought maybe I should join.
nice? Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. It's going to be midnight, so I'm going to assume that you're safe walking around at midnight.
Yeah, I'm actually on my roof of my home. So everybody else is asleep downstairs.
Okay, all right. That's crazy, man. India.
Um,
Wow, man. 12 hours. Your 12-hour difference right now, or 14?
oh, that's
No, 13. 13-hour
14.
difference.
So
Wow.
then it must be morning there. That means.
Yeah, it's going to be right now. It's 11:22 in the morning for me.
All right. All right, then. Thanks for talking to me.
Hey, Daph, thank you
I
very
appreciate
much, man. I hope you join us. Remember, in 2 weeks we're going to have the boys from Only Cops here.
it. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Daph. I really appreciate it. Cool, India. So we had Norway and India. Utterly amazing, guys. Utterly, it just blows me away. I like I said, that's what brings a smile to my face. Is that simple fact that I'm interacting with people around the world, or I mean, around the world. And it's just so it's okay. You got to remember, guys. I'm a child of the 1980s. Okay, we're talking about the only things that unless you traveled, the only things that we knew about people is what we learned in books. That was really it. There was no internet. Calling someone long distance, and that long distance was considered another area code, and your parents would kill you if you called another area code without their permission. And every now and then, they had pen pal programs where you would write to somebody in some other area and learn about their area. 9 times out of 10, it was in the same state. But then, of course, the internet brought us all together, good and bad. But I'll give you a prime example of this, of the bad, or no, I mean the good in this. So when I was growing up in the 1980s, the Cold War was still alive and well. The United States and the USSR, before it dissolved, was building nuclear missiles like they were, like no tomorrow. The United States and USSR were who could build and have the most nuclear missiles. If you really, really think about it, probably one of the dumbest things that the human race has ever done. I mean, they say that we could have blown up the world 10 times over. 10 times over. And now we're dealing with all those nuclear missiles because they're trying to, obviously reduce the amount. There's treaties that come out. You could only have this many. I mean, there's enough to blow ourselves up still 10 times over. But when I was growing up, America propaganda, and this is being taught in the schools, was for us to hate the USSR. The USSR was our enemy. That's how school was back then. It was, you are 100% American, and that is it. And that's why a lot of countries have problems with us is because we have this arrogant attitude of being Americans. And it's like we, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, I don't know what to say, but it is true. And then, though, every now and then, things would come out that would make you think about what was really going on in other countries. And I'll give you a prime example of this. Sting, from the band The Police, when he went out on his own, he made a song that Russians love their children too. I remember listening to it, and it was like, wow, because it's true. In other words, America is building these nuclear weapons because they want to take care of, America. Well, Russia's doing the same thing, and the Russians don't want a war any more than what we wanted a war, and what his song was all about. And I think music is probably one of those things where we found common ground in helping the people around the world. When there was famine in Ethiopia, the European artists all got together under the tag Band-Aid, and they made the song in 24 hours, Do They Know It's Christmas? And what was neat was the European bands did it first, and then America did theirs, and it seemed like the American one, for me, got more headlines than Band-Aid did. And I don't even know what the American ones are, or what it was called, because I frankly didn't care. I was a big new wave person. Most of the new wave bands were from Europe and England. And so Band-Aid was big for me because most of those, actually all of those artists were my favorite artists. But Band-Aid brought an issue forward about the famine in Ethiopia and that people were literally starving and dying in thousands every day. So those things, music brings the world together. But then the internet comes. And next thing we know, we're talking to people around the world, like today. And this channel has a huge Russian following. And it's neat because if you would ask me in 1985 if I ever thought that I would be talking with, corresponding with actual Russians, I would be like, never going to happen. On top of it, I think we took a count. We have over 70 plus channels that we're or 70 plus countries that we're talking to on this channel. Freaking phenomenal. So there you go. So bringing us together, teaching us that we're really all just the same. The only thing that changes is the dang flag that flies over us, and unfortunately, those flags causes such division amongst us humans. So, okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Let's have Officer Garrett come back, and then we'll hit some more questions or some more chat.
I sent you a text.
Fox sent me a text.
Okay, let's bring Garrett.
Oh, like you were saying, we bring everybody around the world.
That's right, Garrett. What's up?
And I'm talking about that. Reminds me of two songs. "We Are the World" and "Imagine" by John Lennon.
That's it. "We Are the World." That was a songs the Americans did. So yeah, that's right. So yeah, it was. Do They Know
Imagine.
It's Christmas? And "We Are." Yeah, those two had the big messages there. Yeah, I forgot it. Thanks for reminding me of what that song was. Cool.
I wanted to show you something. How do I flip my camera? I got to look at my new poster.
Cool. I love Golden Axe. One of my favorite games.
That and Alternate the Beast. That's one of the other games I used to play.
Those are cool games. Those are some cool retro games.
I wanted to see you play different some of these some oldies.
I did. I played Ghouls and Ghosts. There's a video on it.
Do you miss? I want to say something. I miss Shadow. I wish Shadow was still alive. Your dog. I miss him.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I know it's a rough thing, but I remember. Guys, I want to say, if you don't know, when people are at home, Shadow was his dog. He's the one that go.
Right. Fox actually did. I got to admit, Fox did a really good short of Shadow interrupting the stream several times. I actually got to look at that video. It's probably one of my favorite videos and such a neat tribute to Shadow because of Shadow just interrupting the stream so many times. Yeah, trust me, Garrett. I miss that snoring. There's many times I'm like, it's too quiet. I miss that snoring. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it. It's Shadow is always going to be part of this channel. That's why I'm never going to change the logo. And I will love that little guy. And I hope that Rainbow Bridge is true. And I hope the day that I go, that Shadow's there on the other side waiting for me. So thanks. I appreciate that.
Friday the 13th. You played that one yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to though. My daughter's playing it right now, so I will be playing it with her very, very soon.
Remember when we had Night Cop?
Yeah.
You know, when we go, we'd like to have him in this chat. We can have a question with him too.
That's going to come up probably next month. This month, I just wanted to bring him back, for him to talk and get people to reintroduce our fan base to him, and then I also want to get Only Cops in here, and then yes, we'll get back to live questions and stuff like that in the following month. So that will be definitely coming. All right, Garrett?
Yeah, somebody impersonated you. I'm not joking. I was in the singing and the music thing. Somebody like, you're fired from your voice.
Oh no, that's a sound bite that the guys made off of one of the videos. So they use it all the time.
Oh, try not to do it to me. I thought it was you doing it to me to prank me.
No, it's a sound bite. It's a sound bite. So don't worry about it. You're good. All right, Garrett?
Okay, whoever did it, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him back. I'm going to get my own voice. I'm going to do a gremlin.
All right. Sounds good. I'm going to get to our next question. Right there, Garrett?
Okay, I'm gonna meet myself.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Fox. Is Star going to ask another question?
Yeah, sure. Can finish. I think that's the last one.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
I can, Star.
I'm back from my walk. So, I heard you said you like survival games. And I'm pretty sure you're a big fan of horror, as far as I've understood.
I am.
Have you ever heard of Subnautica? Because I feel like you would enjoy it, assuming as you enjoy open world games too.
Which game?
Subnautica. It's an underwater game. It's horror, it's open world, and it is survival. And it's one of my favorite games ever. I'd recommend that.
Is it on Steam?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Subnautica.
Yeah, Subnautica. It has a spin-off called Below Zero. It's not as good, but I'm pretty sure you would enjoy that, and I'd like to see you play it, at least for a little while, if you could find the time.
I just looked at it on Steam right now. I put it on my wish list, so I'll go back and take a look at it. Yeah, that might be a good possibility. I'm actually already liking what it looks like.
It is a beautiful game.
I'm digging it right now. I'm looking at it. This is neat.
It's from 2014, so it is an older game, but it still holds up.
Yeah, they have the ultimate. They have the ultimate collection, the original game, and then Below Zero. Wait. Yeah.
Below Zero is good. It's probably more visually stunning too, but it doesn't hold up as well. The map is smaller. It's not as scary, but I think you'd enjoy both the games.
Hey, Star, thanks for that suggestion. I'll definitely take a look at it.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Well, thanks. All right, here. Well, that's a good suggestion from Star. I'm going to go back to our chat before we call it. We were trying to get to 50 likes, but it looks like we got to 39. I will take that all day long. So let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, some talking going on between people. Jinja in the house still. Okay. Yeah, Harry, I like Call of Duty as well. We were doing some stuff. I was doing the storyline, just kind of got sidetracked with the whole new job and stuff like that. So, Boom Donuts agrees that Mafia is sick, so that's pretty cool. And I have not seen the Oppenheimer movie yet. I definitely wanted to see it. So hopefully I will. Obviously, I'm hoping that they kept true to the actual story. I'm very familiar with the actual advent of the first atomic bomb. It's one of the things that I personally wanted to study, especially when the Cold War was going on. So, and I've kept up to date on like all the new stuff that's come out, over the years. because obviously the story that you read 20 years ago, there's going to be a lot more stuff to it. So yeah. Let me see. Producer One, have you heard the theory that the song "Wind of Change" by Scorpions was written for them by the CIA to inspire rebellion in Soviet? Wow, Producer One, that is some what do they call it? Deep state stuff. I wonder. That would be neat to actually talk about that. Hey, Producer Juan, that actually might be a cool episode for all of us to do, to talk about maybe like the deep state scandals that we're like really aware of and talk about. That would actually be kind of a cool episode. Would you play Halo one day or something? Shadow, I have played Halo. There's a couple of videos on Halo, so you may want to take a look on that one. Hey, Fox. Hey, just to let you know, Fox, and I don't know how people are here, but on my end, the video shows unlisted, but I doubt that because I don't think people would be able to be here. So it might just be my end.
You clicked on it when it was unlisted, but it's public.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been going for an hour. Normally, I like to do an hour and a half on Coffee with the Cop. But unfortunately, I have to get going. I got to jump in the shower. The shop opened up at 11 o'clock, and it is the pre-release of Magic the Gathering Wilds of Eldraine. And I got to get down there to take care of some stuff. It is what it is now, being a business owner. But I definitely want to show my people I'm there for them, to help support them. So I'm definitely going to be over there. Don't forget, if you guys are into strategy games, Warhammer 40K, Magic, Pokemon, Dungeons and Dragons, head on over to our website, gameologygames.com, and we ship worldwide. So I'm going to put that in the chat. That is the store there. That is the physical store that I have purchased, and we have a Discord. Oh, Fox, how do I share that?
Sure, what?
We have our own Discord for Gameology. I'm not the admin. I haven't got admin yet, but how would I send an invite or do the invite thing?
I just sent it.
For Gameology?
Yep.
You are a badass. I'm gonna have to get you some. I'm gonna have to get the admin rights, Fox, and then give you the admin rights as well, because I hear that a lot of people like to get on Discord for the shop, and that's where we do a lot of our announcements and stuff like that. So, but I definitely want you to be part of that as well. But we'll talk about that offline. So, anyways, yeah, guys. So, big ventures coming, lots of changes coming. My whole life is turned upside down now that I'm a business owner. So, what was I thinking? I wasn't. This was definitely a spontaneous purchase, and we'll see all together if this ends up panning out. Let's hope for success. Thumbs up, whatever we need. But let's definitely do it. And I will start sharing more of our social media for the shop, because they have an Instagram, they have a TikTok, they have a Discord. We're going to be actually streaming box breaks. We're going to be streaming gameplay, or we're going to be setting up some cameras, so when you can watch people play Magic, you can watch people tournament Magic, tournament Pokemon, tournament Yu-Gi-Oh, as well as tournament Warhammer 40K. So you guys will be able to watch people's gameplay and just have some fun with some actual live strategy games. So all of that stuff is coming, hopefully by the end of the year, as I tweak the shop, make some changes, overhauls, clean it up, all that type of stuff. But anyways, all right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for this episode of Coffee with the Cops. Don't forget to join us in 2 weeks from today, 10:30 a.m., where producer Juan is going to ensure that the boys from Only Cops, or at least one of them, is joining us. And hopefully producer Juan will join us as well, because he's always a fun guy to have in stream as well. And that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I loved this episode. I loved talking about some of the social issues that are there. And remember, this is why we do this. And as my tagline always says, we can make the world a better place by just helping one person at a time. And that could be with a simple smile or a nice comment. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris the Cop reminding all of you, peace. Take it easy, guys. Nothing but love.